Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with a new video in SQL series, that is synonyms in SQL. We will be watching all the details related to synonyms in SQL in this particular video. So let's get started with the video. So before moving ahead with the synonyms in SQL, we'll get to know that why even we are covering this particular synonym in SQL right now. So in the past videos, we have seen that what are widely used SQL objects, in which we have already covered up table views, stored procedure and functions, also the triggers. In this particular video, we are going to cover up synonyms, which we can see that how it is, what it is, why it is used, how to create it, alter it, drop it. Everything will be getting detailed knowledge about these synonyms. So this synonyms is nothing but the alias or alternative name for a database object. Now the database object, it can be views, or it can be a table or stored procedure, anything it can be. So all those things can be given an alternative name. Which alternative name we can call it, and then we can use it as we are using. Suppose you are having a table that is dbo.orders, correct? Now this dbo.orders, you can create a synonym for it if you just for your, you may say, sake of convenience. That's if you will create synonyms for this dbo.orders, you may name it as my orders or something, whatever you want. So whenever you will now call this synonym, select a star from that particular synonym which you created for that particular table, you can go ahead and the result will come same. So now we will see that how to create synonym. Creating synonym is very simple. Just create synonym, these two keywords will come. After that, whatever the alias name you want to put or alternative name you want to put, you can put it over here. For whatever the table or any database object with any schema you want to put, you can put it here. This is how we can create it. After that, we are having one option that we can even alter that synonym name. Suppose today you have put orders table as my orders or something like that. In future, if you want to again change it, my orders, to some other alias name, you can do that with this particular option of execute sp_rename. Whatever the old synonym name will be there, and whatever new synonym name you want to put, you can put it here. And if you execute this stored procedure, that will be changed. So this stored procedure, you don't need to create it. It is pre-built into your SQL server, you may say. After that, we are having the option of drop, that how we can even drop these synonyms. So the dropping can happen with drop synonym and then the synonym name, whatever you want to put. That's it, and that particular synonym will be dropped with this particular syntax. One more important point to be noted, and just for your information, that we in practical scenario, we need that into this particular database, what all synonyms has been used against what all tables. This should be known, and this should be having some you may say gathered up into some query. So that query, I have just taken it out in front of you. So this particular query will give you all the synonyms used into some particular database against all the database object, whatever it is presented into the you may say into your whole database. So this particular one is very simple. You can just type it down, and that's it. Whatever the synonym you want to put, you can put it here. Just execute it with respect to that particular database. It will be your synonyms will be pulled out. I will show you in practical scenario also. Now coming to the very last part of this video, or you may say of this whole slide, that is, you might also be aware of alias, that we are aliasing some of the things, right? If you want to pull out some column from some particular table, If you want to pull out, you can alias that particular column, whatever it is initially, you can alias it to some other name. So that is possible, and that is possible by just using as keyword, or you may say over there, select order ID as ID from orders. That's it, your order ID will be known as ID for this particular query. So what's the difference between the synonym and an alias? So the difference is a very simple difference, that this particular synonym is for widely used. That means it is a global alias given to some particular database object, but this alias is within the query, that within query only it will work. And second most important difference between them is synonym is there for you for all time. It's not temporary, it's permanent until and unless you drop it. But this alias is something which is temporary, which is temporary name assigned to a table or a column in a query to make a query more readable, or to differentiate between column with the same name from different table when performing joins or subqueries. In this particular line, I will not touch up that much that what it is trying to tell. Differentiate between column with same name from different table with performing joins or subqueries, because this particular one you will get to know if you will end up with some practical you may say whatever hands-on activity if you will do on SQL, you will end up with this thing, because if I will try to explain this particularly, you might confuse. So this alias is simple, it's a temporary name assigned to some particular table or column into that is specific query. So that's alias, and this particular synonyms you already got the overview that what the synonym is. Now moving to the SQL server, so that we can have a hands-on demonstration in front of us. So suppose this particular dbo.orders table you are having into your database db1. Now you want to create synonym as my orders. You can just create synonym my orders. Before doing that, I will just select this dbo.order so that you can see that how this dbo.order looks. So this is how this db order looks. Now create synonym my order for dbo.orders will create the synonym, and when you will refresh this particular synonym, you will get that dbo.myorders. So as now you need not to fetch the result, or you need not to select a star from this dbo.order. You can just go ahead with alias, or you may say synonym. Select a star from my orders, that's it, it will fetch out the result from dbo.orders. This is how it is getting done. After that, the important thing that what all synonym are present in this particular db1 database 1. So as soon as you execute it, whatever synonyms present in this db1, it will be pulled out and it will be given into a you may say table result as table. So this is having synonym, referenced object name, that is my orders, and then whatever object schema is, whatever object type is, everything it will just put you there. The third one is the renaming of the synonym. Whatever the old synonym is there, synonym name is there, so that is dbo.order, of course. Sorry, my orders is there, the old one. If you want to create some another synonym name for this my orders, you can just go ahead with that. Just I will add new to it and execute this stored procedure. Now what you will see, if you will not do it, select a star from my order, it will not work. You need to add select a star from my orders new. Now execute it, it's fetching the result, right? After that, we are having how we can drop the synonym. Just drop synonym my orders new, that's it. As soon as you execute it, that particular one will be dropped, and if you select it, it will end up with error. Okay, after that, the last thing, that alias thing, if you are not aware, this is how we are creating alias, which is a temporary you may say alternative name for this particular column. So this is how it will be created. Select order ID as ID from orders. Just use this as keyword. You can use as anywhere and just give a alternative name over there. So that was whole about this particular video, and if you found any confusion into this video, let me know into the comment section. Thank you so much guys for watching out the videos. See you in the next one with some other topic. Stay tuned to the channel. Thanks again.